What's going on, guys? Blazing here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And man, I want to talk about Fabian because for a 6-year fusion, he was phenomenal. So, I mean, last year we got Armands, and we all know that Armands is toxic. Now, I want to know from you guys in the comments down below, are you the person to let both Armands and Fabian go to the opponent because you want to pick Marius or somebody else? Because I feel like once this guy gets a turn, it's over. It's done. He is just so toxic, and to the point where I'm just like, if I try to pick the horse, right, Marius first, and the opponent picks both Fabian and Armands, I know you're just gonna say, you know what, just get good and get more speed, but I think it's time to leave. All right, so I'm not gonna go through his whole skill kit. You guys by now already know this, but I do want to go on how you should probably build him. So for me, I've got him in a 5-piece pinpoint, ideally 4-piece. Now I know you're gonna say he can't be hard CC'd, so what does it matter? He can still be polymorphed, right? So at least we're trying to get one, maybe two lockouts or a fear put out there prior to him getting CC'd. Actually, the lockouts won't really be a problem, but the fears, right? We want to try to get at least a couple of them out there prior to him getting CC'd. So, with that said, again, I got him in a 5-piece pinpoint and two set speeds, right? You could go with Stone Skin if you're not going to try to build him as fast. I don't really have him that fast. Ideally, I need to try to beef up his speed, but I feel like I might actually start using him as my main, although he gets banned quite a bit, right? I think at this point, every fight that I've gone into, it's either him or Armands are being both banned, right? And usually both me and the opponent are picking one. So then whoever picks Marius is probably the winner. That said, let's take a look at his stats and what I have him built with. 63k HP, 4.3k defense. I didn't aim for the defense. It just happened that that's what it landed on. As for the attack, we don't really need it, but we got it almost at 3.6k. I got him at 384 speed. He's not that fast. I got a 6-star soul form in the clan shop, but I just did not have enough to buy it. That would have been really good actually, because I would have made him at like 394 speed, right? We don't care about crit rate or crit damage. We don't care about resistance, and I got him at 655 accuracy. Again, not my number one champ. Up until this point, it was Armands that had some of my best speed gear plus accuracy. Actually, Nightwing Quixia was the first one. That said, though, it's a pretty decent build. As for relics, Molten Death Bell, and that's because Word's turn meter is increased by 10% when applying a stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, petrification, and sleep, right? Occurs once per turn. That is a phenomenal relic for him, and it's a rare relic. It gives him accuracy as the first substat, right? So that's really good. And then as for a gemstone, what I did here is where 2 meters increased by 3% whenever ally fails or whenever fails to place a debuff, cannot increase the turn meter more than 20%. So if for some reason on a weak hit he happens to miss, we're going to try to get some turn meter back, right? As for booking situation, we do have him fully booked. Polymorph is the blessing that we took. Why not? He's got accuracy. We're gonna put him in the lead anyways. Let's be toxic anyways. As for masteries, we came down and we took pinpoint accuracy. We took charge focus along with arcane celerity. We are going to be putting up a lot of debuffs, so we want to try to get as much turn meter as possible. We did take Swarm Smiter. We took Lore of Steel along with Cycle of Magic. We did take Sniper. Granted, Sniper doesn't increase the chances of half the debuffs that we put on. So you could take Master Hexer, but even that one still not going to help you out, right? Because he's not going to put any debuffs up that can be extended on the turns. The fears don't get extended. And then we took Eagle Eye. Sorry. As for the defense tree, we came down, we took Defiant, we took Improved Parry along with Rejuvenation. We did take Shadow Heal along with Delay of Death. All right, so let's give him a tryout in some classic arena and see what happens when he lets loose. Now, we may be faster than this guy or not. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to try to see if we can get some live arena fights in as well, too. Hopefully he doesn't get banned, but here we go. All right, he is definitely... Nope, we are faster. Or I think. That was weird. Okay, so let's go ahead. We locked out, right? Let's go ahead and put a petrification on. Beautiful. Here we go. Full lockout. Just gotta love it, right? Um, Go ahead. I wish we could let her revive. Let's see. We'll see if we can let her revive just to get the fear back up. Nope, guess not. All right, let's give it another try on somebody else. You know what? This is gonna be a pretty tanky team because they have our girl Freya here, right? And they got Elva. So here we go. Let's give this one a try. Now, by no means necessary is he going to be great in, well, he might help you out in a lot of progression, but that's really much about it. All right, we got the full lockout. I mean, no turn, automatically. The getting the extra turn is beautiful. Look at that. I feel like I don't even need to bring a nuker, right? I really feel like I don't even need to bring a nuker. We just be really toxic with him. Okay. Petrification, petrification, petrification. The petrification and fear for days, man. They've got nothing. Now, yes, he does have a counter if he's getting resisted, right? So resistance is going to play up on him. Let's go ahead and lock back out. Cool. We get the extra turn back again. Boom. I mean, I love him. I love him. Honestly, I feel like he's better than Armand's, but I know some people may disagree with that. You guys could let me know in the comments below. Do you think he's better than Armand's or not? You know what? Let's go with this team right here. Let's see. Maybe we're going to be faster. And, oh, wow. Okay. Fabian goes first. Boom. We got Locko. Okay. Can we... There we go. We got the... Look at that. Oh, the petrification and the fears out. That is huge to put it on a Siegfried, guys. Huge. All right, let's see. We're just going to try to prolong things a little bit here. There we go. More petrification out. And boom, petrification. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. He's an animal, man. He's an animal. Here we go. Lockout again. Back to, I mean, he's getting back to his turn meter so fast. He's completely taming the team. Come on. There we go. That's, oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's give him a try and see what's gonna happen if you use him in some progression stages for like Doom Tower and stuff. He's not gonna be the best, but being able to CC almost everybody out there is really gonna be beneficial, right? Armand's is good because he'll deplete the Terminator and Polymorph, but then you got to sit there and you got to worry about the polymorph. When is it going to come out? And then, you know, keep beating on him for it, right? All right, so we're at floor 111 hard mode, right? And we're just going to go Marius and Fabian. Here we go. Full lockout, right? We get the extra turn. Boom, petrification. Gives our boy Marius time to go. Yes, Marius has Stormcaller on him, which is why he's putting some stuns out. So, boom, another lockout again. More fears. Look at that. You know, fears seems like to always go against you. It'll never proc, but when you're trying to proc, it always goes through. But I mean, we're two-manning stage 111, right? Granted, yes, we are using Marius, but we don't really have to worry about taking any damage. Our boy Fabian is keeping us total CC'd. Total CC'd. Just phenomenal. He's not going to be great for Chimera. He's not going to be great for Hydra. Yes, you could probably bring him in for the buff strip, but he's not really going to give you a lot more, right? Yeah, he may help you with the trial for Chimera to try to get a fear out, but honestly, you're not going to build him for that, right? Look at that. not a fast run, but a minute 9 with Fabian and Marius. Uh, we we could probably do it with any other champion. We don't really need Marius, but it's just a good showcase with some free legendary champion, right? So with that said, guys, let me know in the comments down below. Did you go for the Fabian fusion? Did you miss him? How do you have him built? I mean, is he your first #1 pick? Because for me, you know what? You keep your Armands. I don't care. I'll take Fabian all day long. If he gets a turn, you're done. Join us every Sunday, 2 p.m. EST, for the Knights of Teleria podcast, where we dive into the world of Raid Shadow Legends, discussing everything from free-to-play strategies to pay-to-win insight, and covering the journey from early to mid-game. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned player, we have something for everyone. Don't miss out on the Knights of Teleria podcast, the only podcast for Raid Shadow Legends. As always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other, and I'll catch you guys next time.